What is up, guys, and welcome back to episode number 81 now of the Leeds United career mode. And before we kick this episode off, I just want to apologise. We may not have a double upload today as per usual. The reason for that is because right now I'm having so much computer trouble in terms of trying to get my editing software to work, and on top of that into getting videos actually to be able to edit them and then render them. I'm having a lot of issues right now with my computer, and I spent the best part of about 4 hours trying to fix this. So I'm basically going to try and make sure that I have enough content to give you guys a video a day at least. And if I get it fixed, hopefully we'll still go back to the 2 a day. But for now, as I'm recording this, it's Monday night. And of course, this is supposed to go up on a Wednesday. So hopefully we'll have a double upload. If we don't, I genuinely apologise. I'll hopefully fix it by the end of tonight, maybe into tomorrow. And if I do, you guys will see double uploads and then, take no notice of me. But again, if it's not uploaded, I genuinely apologise. Nothing I can do about it. And hopefully, again, I'll be able to fix it in between them. But this kind of episode is going to be a lot shorter as well because, again, I don't really have enough content to be able to drag it out and stuff like that. So I'm trying to make sure I have enough to last the week in case I can't fix it just yet. But you can see here, as we do, in fact, kick this career mode episode off, we're going over to play against Everton here. It's going to be interesting. We're taking them on at Ellen Road. They're not doing too well for themselves down the bottom half of the table. You can see on their away form, they are not good at all. We are obviously very good at home. And it's been a very sentiment to the make your home a fortress, basically. And we've done that here at Ellen Road. You can see the team as it's named there. And it's a lot of strong players in the side, of course. And Leno comes back in the team today ahead of Lou in goal, but Lou will start that game against Swansea City later on, which is the second game of the episode. So again, 2 more games in today's episode. Again, I apologise if it's not long enough. It's only a 9-minute episode, but for that, the only reason is, as I've said, I am having a lot of trouble to do with PC right now, so I'm trying to get my my hands wrapped around it and try and solve it. But for now, I'm just going to try and upload as many videos as I possibly can and try and fix it for you guys. But if not, we may have to do a few triple uploads at the end of the weekend. But the first chance here in this one fell the way of Eriksen 7 minutes in, but his strike went wide of that bottom corner. I thought he was going to get an early goal there from, ever so consistent Christian Eriksen, but it came into Pereira now into the 18th minute, and here is Eriksen again into Martial, I meant to say. A very good stop though from the Everton goalkeeper, and then another one as he made a double save there to deny us an opening goal in this one. And again, Everton really didn't test me all the majority through this game. I think they only had one chance, and it comes here as Delafeu, he stood over the free kick. I was about to say Ross Barkley, but of course he's now playing his football here at Ella Road. Not playing today though, as due to fitness we actually played Eriksen. The effort from the Delafeu free kick only just goes over the bar. And into the 50th minute we went. Emre Can spinning on the edge of the area, gives it into Eriksen. Eriksen gets past a couple of players and somehow on his weaker left foot doesn't make it. Leeds United 1, Everton 0. I was gutted when that happened, but no more than literally a few seconds later from the corner, Eric Bailly scores his first Leeds United goal, and what a goal this is. Take a look at this masterclass from Eric Bailly, one of the best goals we're probably going to score all series long. It just falls to him in the box, and on the half volley, absolutely rifles one goalwards, and it's an absolutely wonderful goal, I have to say. Contender for goal of the season there, possibly. I don't know, you guys will have to let me know in the comments, but an absolutely wonderful finish from Eric Bailly with the half volley to give us the lead in this one. If you can't tell, I'm being sarcastic. I have no idea how that ended up in the back of the net. When I was playing the game, I was saying to myself, I can't believe this. I know for a fact we're going to do all this work, not score, and then Everton is going to score 1 goal. But then that happened, and I was like, I have no idea or no words for how Eric Bailly's just scored there. But 63 minutes into the game, we did go 2-0 up. A very, very nicely worked goal. Suso crossing the ball in to an unmarked Anthony Martial, who just holds the defender off just enough to give himself enough space to the header, and it's a simple header at that, and that is why he's the top goal scorer in the Premier League this season. He's on something like 17 goals now or something crazy like that. It's just mental to see, and he's such a good forward, man. I don't know why he's wasted at Manchester United playing out on that wing, but of course, when they have the likes of Ibrahimovic, they have way too much attacking talent, especially with Marcus Rashford as well. It's a bit disappointing that Rashford can't get in the side, so I would have liked to have seen his growth. But 82 minutes in, as Everton were making mistakes across the board, and Ghazi really should have squared it. I wanted to try and get him a goal though, so I was trying to be a bit too, a bit too selfish. And really, I should have probably squared that to Anthony Martial, who was waiting. And then Eriksen's follow-up, again, went over the bar this time, though. It's a bit of a frustration in getting the end to it, because right here, Martial wins the ball off the goalkeeper, and it watches it go out of play. I couldn't believe the ball had ended up going out of play at that point. I was so gutted. I was thinking, surely you're going to make it 3 here, but unfortunately not. And it didn't matter anyways, because we picked up a 2-0 victory. I'll take the 2-0 victory in that one. You can see comfortable winners. Absolutely dominated the game here at Ellen Road. It's it's one of those games where if I'm not dominating the game, I'll be disappointed. And if I'd have drawn it, I would have seen it at 2 points dropped rather than a point gained. But 3 points gained nonetheless. A very good performance as well to pick up the 2-0 victory there, and we were commanding all the way through. Although Everton did have that one chance from from the free kick. If Delafeu gets it right, could have been a different game. But of course, free kicks are extremely tough to do. Dead ball situations, you have to be absolutely quality to take them on and score. And there are only certain players in the world that can actually do that on a regular occasion. And Delafeu certainly isn't one of them, as you saw there. But you can see the second game here, we did take on Swansea City. Emre Moore coming back in the side here in place of Anwar El Ghazi. And of course, Lou comes in to goal as well to take his place ahead of Bernard Leno. And honestly, every time he's played in the side for us, he's done extremely well. So I'm hoping, again, we can get another good performance out of the Chinese goalkeeper. By the way, guys, Joe Green has 99 finishing. That's incredible. He's 91 rated, of course, so he shouldn't have absolutely mental finishing for a player of that rating. And he's only still 19 years old, or 20 years old now, I think, actually. But that's mental to see. He's the highest rated player in this Leeds United team until next season, of course, when we have the likes of James Rodriguez and Romelu Lukaku joining with the club. But to have a 91 rated 20 years of age player is absolutely incredible. You can see there Chelsea, the only side to beat us this season, are sat in 12th place, not doing too well for themselves at the moment. But we take on a very tough Swansea City here at the Liberty Stadium. Emre Moore, though, inside 2 minutes, did this. And I couldn't believe it when this happened. It was one of those goals where I wasn't sure. And when the space opened up for Emre Moore, by the way, guys, Emre Moore has 99 sprint speed and 99 acceleration. He's got 99 pace, effectively. That's mental. And he's got decent long shots and a great finish on the end of him. But this is an incredible finish, I have to say. You have to say, though, as well, is that a bit of an issue there for the Swansea City goalkeeper? Yeah, sure. You probably didn't expect Emre Moore to take the strike on from this sort of distance, but that is a wonderfully hit strike from Emre Moore. But you have to say, the keeper there should have done 10 times better with that one. Extremely poor from him, and it gave us an early lead there inside 4 minutes. But Swansea almost had an instant reply 7 minutes into the game. They went down the right-hand side with Mo Barrow. Barrow gets into the position to now cross the ball to an unmarked man in the middle of Williams. I think it was Johnny Williams, actually. His header, though, is fantastically saved by Lou. Take a look at this save. I was saying to you guys, he's done exceptionally well whenever he's come into the team for us, and that is an incredible save from an absolutely audacious sort of range out there. It's just a crazy save from a very good goalkeeper, but we should have been 2-0 to the good here as Lewis Baker absolutely skied a strike. And I tried to do a low-driven shot, and I absolutely messed it up there, and I was so disappointed in myself, I couldn't believe it. But Semedo here steals the ball back on the stroke at half-time, gives it into Anthony Martial. Martial surely going to make it 2. I overran the chance, though, and ended up hitting it straight at the Swansea goalkeeper, who eventually tipped the ball behind for a corner, but nothing came of the corner kick. I was gutted when this happened. I was thinking that surely is a huge chance missed there for Anthony Martial to get himself on the score sheet. But into the second half we went, and Baker down the left-hand side, cut inside brilliantly, takes the pass into Anthony Martial, who goes to take the strike on, but somehow gets it completely wrong and sends the ball wide of the post. And then this, guys, take a look at this save coming up in a second here from Lou. Incredible ball to the back post. It's flicked down into an area where Amat's waiting. He wins the header, and this save is absolutely phenomenal. Take a look at this. Getting down low to his left-hand side, and Lou again, what a hero performance from our Chinese goalkeeper. Kept the score at 1-0, and the goal for Swansea was really coming up until the point when I managed to seal the deal here in the 83rd minute. Anthony Martial gets away from the defender, got a lot of pace, of course, cuts back inside on that strong right-hand side of his, and curls one into the top bin. So Swansea was so close to getting themselves back in the game, but for 2 fantastic stops from our Chinese goalkeeper in the form of Lou, and then we went up the other end, and Anthony Martial just sealed the deal and the 3 points, or what it looks like anyways, with the second goal of the game. A fantastic cutback into a very good strike at the end of it as well. You can see there, the 90 minutes were up, and it was in fact a 2-0 victory. 3 points on the board, a very commanding performance from the lads, and a very, very good performance from our goalkeeper in Lou. So he's going to be basically the starting keeper now for a long period of time, until Leno really steps up his performances, because I tell you what, both those chances, had Leno been in goal, it could have been a different story. But Lou made 2 phenomenal saves. You can see a 7.5 match rating for himself. I felt that was a bit harsh, actually. He made 5 saves in the game as well, and in my opinion, should have been given anywhere above an 8 match rating. But I'll take the 7.5. I'll take the 3 points as well. 2 phenomenal saves from our goalkeeper, and what a hero performance it was. This episode is going to be credited to him. He's going to be in the title as well for the first time ever in his Leeds United career, but that's an absolutely incredible game and an incredible performance from our goalkeeper. But just before we end the episode off, guys, again, I genuinely apologise if there hasn't been a double upload. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode of Career Mode. If you have, smash that like button, and as always, subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. I upload at 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock every day, provided that there's no computer troubles, of course. And again, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Career Mode. I've been Danny, and again, apologies if it's not come out as a double upload, but fingers crossed you've enjoyed this one, and I'm out. Adios.